Hey, 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 happy Flawsome AF Friday. I hope that you're well. I hope you've had a fantastic week. And if your week isn't over yet, I hope you're having a fantastic week. I wanted to jump on here tonight to come back and do Flawsome AF Fridays. And I wanted to speak to you tonight about something that I've been thinking about on my drive home from work today, and something that I think if I share my perspective on this, it's really going to help you maybe have a mindset shift so that you can then go forward and change things in your life or in your business. So if you are joining me, please come and say hello. Let me know that you're here. Drop me a comment, #replay if you're on the replay. I would love it if you would throw some hearts or some thumbs across the screen so that Facebook know that there are people engaging with this, because if you can do that and it sees that it's being engaged with, it then puts it out to more people quicker, which means that more people see it, which is obviously very fabulous. And if you are joining this and you're watching, if you're joining my world for the very first time, my name is Julie Agnew and I am your Flawsome AF coach and certified business strategist, as well as a corporate Wonder Woman. So I kind of wear a lot of different hats, but I specifically want to talk to you tonight about calling yourself out on your own bullshit so that you can figure out what you need to do and then take the action to get you there. Okay. And I want to talk to you about this topic tonight because it's something that I think I come up against, it's stuff that I have conversations with other women in business and in my corporate job and just in life in general, where we are really, really good at bashing ourselves for everything we're not, okay? We're really fucking good at that, particularly as women, I think. And so I am a champion of us actually celebrating ourselves, shouting ourselves out for all the things that we do really well and great and all of the things that we achieve, because I believe we need to balance the scales for all the stuff that we're beating ourselves up against. We need to balance it with more of the good stuff, really being our own cheerleader, because in doing that, we actually get to show ourselves that we're worthy of that, right? And that we love ourselves. And when we can do that for ourselves first, other people then might move to matches and they'll become more comfortable in doing that. But I don't believe in waiting for other people to shout us out or celebrate us, because sometimes we might be waiting forever and it might not fucking happen. So we need to be able to do that for ourselves first, okay? I am a champion of that. What I'm also a champion of is working on our internal world, our inner strategy. And as part of that, we need to be really honest, vulnerable, and really willing to dig deep or take a good, long, honest look in the mirror to figure out where we're maybe not doing the work that we need to do to get us to where we want to get to. So when I talk about calling yourself out on your own bullshit, I'm talking about doing that in a constructive way, not so that you can just go on this march of bashing yourself and calling you out on all your bullshit, which we probably need to work on that as we go along, but it's about doing it in a constructive way. So when I talk about calling us out on our own bullshit, I'm talking about really looking at where are we now in life or business, what is it that we would love to do, or where would we love to get to, and then really asking ourselves, are we doing the things that we need to get us there? Or are we bullshitting ourselves that we're doing all of the things, and so in doing that, we make ourselves feel better because we think, oh, I'm doing all of the things. But then we get frustrated when nothing is happening on the other end. Nothing is changing. Nothing is evolving. So you being able to get really great at calling yourself out on your own bullshit is you being your own almost like mindset mechanic and figuring out, where are you wobbly? You know, have you got a belief that's not serving you at the moment? Are you playing the same bullshit story in your own mind on repeat all of the time? And so that's holding you back. Are you not doing something because you're scared that you're going to fail? Are you stopping yourself from doing something because maybe you want to stay in your comfort zone? Are you waiting for the perfect time when you have then got the perfect set of skills? We really need to be super good at gaining clarity within our own internal systems so that we know and we can pinpoint, I'm not doing this, and actually that's what I need to be doing because it's going to move me a step forward towards doing that thing or achieving that goal. And so that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about getting really good at calling yourself out on your own bullshit. And really what that is that's a huge element of your internal strategy. And when you can get great at being able to figure out where is your internal strategy not that strong, where is there a hole in it, where is there a gap, where is there something that's limiting you, what you then get to come in with, now you've got that clarity, is the external strategy. So once you know where you are, and that's ultimately what you're figuring out by calling yourself out on your own bullshit, constructively, remember though, when you've got that and you are aware of where you are, because awareness is key, you can then come in with, right, what do I actually need to do? What are the things that I need to do? So what actions, what strategies do I need to start doing and putting in place so that I can move myself closer to that goal? And then once you've figured out what that strategy is, you then get to shift your ass into gear and take action from that place. Because the third part of this is self-leadership. And to me, self-leadership is you being willing to lead yourself first, willing to do the things for yourself first, without expecting others to do it for you, without expecting others to recognize you for things. It's you shifting yourself from procrastination and the dreaming stage into actually saying, right, I know that this is the action that I need to take. I'm going to bloody well do it, and I'm going to have a go, and I'm going to try it. And I'm going to try it knowing that whatever happens, I am still going to love myself. I'm going to be proud of myself because I've been willing to take that action. And whatever happens on the other side of me taking that action, I get to look back and think, right, did it work? Did it not work? Was it as impactful or as powerful as I would have liked it to have been? If the answer's no, you get to learn the lessons and think, right, these are the things now that I need to tweak so that when I do it next time, it's going to be more impactful. It's going to be more powerful. It's going to be more successful. But those are the three things that really I have, I suppose, adopted throughout the last, I'm going to say 5 years in my corporate career, as well as in my side hustle and the coaching that I do for clients. And those are the three things that ultimately I take people through in my world, in my paid packages, in my paid membership, in my paid academy. And so you get to start thinking about those things yourself, because if you can become really good at those three things and you can rinse and repeat those three things, you are going to constantly be moving yourself forward, edging yourself forward to what it is that you want. Like, what is the thing that you would love to have that you haven't got right now? And then be honest about why have you not got it? It's probably because you've maybe not been brave enough or courageous enough to look at, right, where am I holding myself back? What are the bullshit stories that I'm telling myself? What do I need to work on? And then you can move into thinking about, right, okay, now I know what I need to work on. This is what I need to implement. And in implementing it, well, we're taking you from knowing what to implement to actually taking the action and shifting your ass into gear, because you can know all the things, you can know the things that you need to do, but if you're not taking the action, you're not going to move forward. You're going to be sat on the sofa or wherever it is that you sat, staying stuck, wishing that you had the thing that you've been dreaming about, wishing that you could achieve the goal that you've had for the last however many months, however many years. And what I've realized within myself is the things that I'm really good at is being willing and brave enough to go, inside, so look at my internal world and my internal strategy, committing to doing the work, figuring out what the work is that I need to do, and then doing it. For some reason, I've always been that person that is really good at taking the action even before I'm ready. And I really do think that's what stands me in good stead, because even doing it scared shitless, I always learn something. I always grow. I put another brick in my confidence wall. And so I'm always moving myself forward. And don't get me wrong, I am by no means where I want to be right now. So I am always looking at, right, where do I need to call myself out on my own bullshit here? What is it that I need to call myself out on? What then do I need to do? What do I need to put in place? What are the things that I need to do? And then I take action from that place. And it's so, so powerful, because our inner strategy is what fuels the external strategy. And then when we take action from that place, that's what supercharges our results and our growth. It's so, so important. Honestly, I could talk about this all day long, but I really wanted to come on and share this with you, because you might be sat here now thinking, that's me. I need to constructively call myself out on my own bullshit here. Where am I, maybe unintentionally or intentionally, stopping myself or holding myself back? Why am I doing that? What's going on? And looking at it and evaluating it and exploring it, and then looking at, right, okay, now I know about it. What could I do? What do I need to do to build on that and actually develop and grow, and then taking action? Okay, so I hope this has made sense. I was really just driving home and thought, do you know what, I need to share this with you, because it pinged into my head. And when I started thinking about, you know, you getting great at calling yourself out constructively on your own bullshit, immediately I was like, right, that's inner strategy. That's one of the pillars that I teach. And then when you know that, you can figure out what you need to do. That's the external strategy. That's another one of my pillars. And then when you know that, you get to take action from that place. It's self-leadership. So the three things are linked together, and sometimes without me even realizing. And, you know, the thoughts that come into my brain as to what I can share with you always link back to those three things, which is why I'm so passionate about talking about them, about encouraging you to do the work on those things, and about helping you to go through all of that, so that you can actually move yourself forward and get yourself closer to that dream or that goal that you want. Okay, now if you are sat here thinking, do you know what, that's me, I need to do that, feels a bit scary, I've no idea where to start, or you need somebody almost like a cheerleader in your pocket that you can pull out, that is going to be the one that celebrates you like nothing you've ever experienced before, that is going to be the one that puts a size 3.5, sometimes 4 up your backside and calls you out on your bullshit, with love, by the way, you know, and he's the one that's going to empower you and hold you accountable and inspire you and shift your ass into gear, or encourage you to do all of that, because I can't do it for you. Then my membership right now is absolutely the playground that you should be playing in. I would absolutely love you to come and join the Flawsome AF family, because we focus on inner strategy, external strategy, and the action piece, which is self-leadership. And you can get started today from £29. Okay, it's a monthly membership. It's £29 a month, which is cancelable at any time. You don't have to stay in it for any longer than you don't want to. Or there's an annual version of that, an annual membership, which is £290, and you get 2 months free with that one. If you are not in the UK and you're wondering how much is that, just Google the equivalent in your currency. So as an example, if you're in the US, you can do UK to US conversion, put £29 in or 290, and it'll give you the US version of what that is. But the membership is open for enrollment right now. I would love you to come and join us. We've got so much going on. We've got guest experts lined up, which you get access to. So it's not just me, you get industry experts that can absolutely help you, as well as me. You get access to a group of your own peers and cheerleaders. There are trainings in there from previously. We do weekly actionable things that you can actually implement. There's all sorts going on in there. And as a bonus that's still open, if you join today, today's the last day that you actually get to take an opportunity of this bonus. But the bonus is I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look, really honest look at my recent soft launch. And I'm going to be sharing with you the things that went well, the things that went to shit, the bullshit that I need to call myself out on, the action that I need to put in place, and then I'm going to take action from that place, because I want you to learn from my lessons so that you can actually get to where you want to get to quicker. Me sharing what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what's working and what's not is going to help you collapse the timeline on your goal, your dream. So if you'd love to get access to that exclusive, it's going to be a Zoom call. Join the masterclass, join the membership today. After today, you can still join, but that bonus is gone, okay? That's it. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you found some value in this. I would love you to share in the comments whether any of this has resonated with you, maybe what's popped into your brain as you've listened to this. And I just want to celebrate you, finally, for getting through another week. Cheers. And remind you that you are flawsome as fuck. Lots of love.